Well, this deep dive is interesting.
Oh yeah, how so?
It's like, you've given us a real puzzler this time. A single phrase, in Thai.
Okay. Lay it on me.
Where is the happiness of life?
Mhm.
It's like you've handed us a single fortune cookie after, like a very intellectually stimulating meal.
That's kind of a perfect analogy, actually. It's a question that gets right to the heart of things, isn't it? And the fact that our source material is so open-ended, well, it lets us kind of explore the concept of happiness from all these different angles.
Right. And since you've been, diving deep into hypothetical listener interest
Yeah.
based on source material lately, I can't help but wonder if this question, if it resonates with you on a practical level.
Oh, absolutely. I'd say for someone immersed in hypothetical listener interest, based on source material, this phrase might spark questions about, I don't know, the balance between professional achievement and personal fulfillment, maybe? Like, is happiness found in reaching the pinnacle of your field? Or is it more about the journey, and the impact you have along the way?
Ooh, that is such a good point. And, it makes me think about all the different ways people define success in the first place. Is it about external validation, like awards and recognition and stuff? Or is it more about that internal feeling of, I don't know, like mastering a skill
Mhm.
or making a real contribution?
Precisely. And this ties into, I think, the cultural aspect of our source material, too. Buddhist philosophy, which is, as you might imagine, pretty prevalent in Thailand, often emphasizes finding happiness through detachment from material possessions, cultivating inner peace, that kind of thing. And that's a pretty stark contrast to, say, the more consumer-driven definition of happiness we see in a lot of Western cultures.
It's like there's a whole other layer to uncover here. Knowing that this question originated in a Thai context, it's like we can almost see the different cultural and philosophical threads, woven into the very fabric of the question.
Absolutely. It's fascinating. And that's really what makes this deep dive so interesting. We've gone from like a single phrase to exploring cultural differences, philosophical viewpoints, and even personal definitions of success and happiness, all in what, like 3 minutes?
All from five little words in Thai. So what does this all mean for you, the listener?
Well, that's the real question, isn't it?
Maybe it's a nudge to like examine your own definition of happiness.
Yeah, exactly. Where do you find it in your work, your relationships, your personal pursuits?
Yeah.
Maybe this deep dive can be a springboard for a little self-reflection. Is happiness a destination or a journey? Is it found in external rewards or internal satisfaction? I mean, we've given you some food for thought.
Good.
But ultimately, the answer to where is the happiness of life is, well, it's yours to discover.